birthday no mpo e ho no mo entan sisa ubenya hotel a ete sa ntimisi birthday no e 14th ya 14th day of February efri ne eko 5% discount ebra wawuram e Justway Apartment and Executive Hotel asemde ya maka nyina no ensi ye kai se urure mu ape sa ubecho sa wunche yo free bottle of wine ne dia shawo nsem na wo dia good level na chese masa awrade nyame enti Kumasi patase we krom finfini obi anko ha no akotwa wa akogye okakrawa dabi tifadofo koda ho na Thursday nyama nyina enye kama me ma number no wo patase straight away yes wo fiu fonia na chese Justway abansoro no aha se no soro nyina no rooms no wo ho ye wo dan bi wo fe no White House rasa den mo tumu say yes bakope White House nyama sisa sa dan mo no no ding 0531 821899 0531 821899 so we place order ewo Justway Apartment na ubuku no na chese de tia na manfa ba kon kan ho 0244 276968 na wawuram ewo Kumasi patase ifiefufu nche ho na Justway Apartment and Executive Hotel wakope baby abo ho adwa efri ne kozisa Thursday ne bebade ye discount no na ya tete so hwi ede amawo policy ni na dro wontimi nkowura sa dan mo bra wo system no nya strong masa na wo ya action na jeta wo teso sa abo aso kwa ma system no nya fast ne biada catch us say yes your hodro broni won twen say ade mo boni kikira ansa ne tabiri ne de ne ko de bera da odi hospital tantwe na chese ye yen check up aha ye ni ho adaje okokro be ka so masa me meti dwa me gagaga obetra me ba check up ye be kasa kurati yawo nti wuntimi nko obetumi akọ tena ofie na purpose ni aduro imboost eni dia da so na fa your system no mu aduro na chese wo ye ho adwuma no de bia wo ye fit ya de bia ema me bo eno achi so oba ne bema o see infections bia betra me so gono syphilis ne white mo atena me so a enkwa eye posi ne aduro so wuti ne adwa gaga boso me su ye no flow no eba me ensa pe etwa de be ka kire no wan hwere sunsun so bo ne bibi eba bebrew aduro ne ye imboost posi ne aduro anopai ye ko hospital square junction Dankis Popil 0246 208496 0246 208496 na 0540 710113 car 362 piece car 362 piece eba cho package ya kan nyina agu baabi na sese ye ne ya wo kofie tobi kofie oba na wo school mo no e bia kwasiada visiting day wo kosra no a pe car 362 piece fakoma bofra no school mu nyina ngozi se wonwie no school no enye car wamra no wa bin na ne senso kaka bia nkwoche no ho na enka free no mu ba no so kama na ne sena pai fita mo nso mo ofie no wono mofra ni nyina anopa eni anwumre make sure it's car 362 piece wo hwa nyama ye de frade ye ya enyanwa se de obia bomodem ewuram ewo more provision shop and shells na chese wo bomodem abusaka 362 piece Samara company umena lisa sokum tuntum prekoba ye umua ena akofa edi aba wo bomodem na afi watimi atobi 0246 86 47 98 0246 86 4798 car 362 piece happy smile abe Herbal Clinic International number 1 abe no tana so apatrapa ene usi junction so why busy we school na ho no a nye school no nkwa na ma na busy sa kwantempo no mo nam so hye nipa be se dua mo be se num o ko international mama abe ho so se masa abo person na kan wose di kwan enwa na me free bolga ni free tamale na me duru tana so apatrapa ho na mako sickle cell ya tuase de mamia wo ka jam se kwan wada bi se twere ya de ya egu manima se wabusuan mi se mako international mama be ho no tuase de mamia me pa tro mente se kwan bia kra no ewa no mata ba bia me wo so ba so obu ni nsa na se twa na papa ne wantimi anko adwuma tifie hepatitis B typhoid no how obo wana che se ye asthma be ma no emunye du kakra wudi wurawura etime wurawura pressure no ejina sen de me kan nyina no secret ne ba kopɛ adupa ene okura ntemrofo no ba eba ho ebusa ne nyina no wo se da bi mu de mu nwura ho na mu hwehwe mfidie de me wo bi me nka se me ne mfidie me wo fidie na mo madupa ena me de sasiko sa ene twere ene yare nkae ne nyina international mama be maka ne ho asem say Monday to Friday 7 to 5 p.m. anopai 0243 345 392 0243 345 392 050 646 0208 Cinefast Services Cinefac Services yenamase Cinefac bon modern ewuremu from Italy na makofa dre fans flysep ede aba enyanwanwa sesese die so nkonsuo no ntafra no a na hayen ewo fie ho no ye de gugu kwana no so woni ntwodum nata so woni no hwem omu na ekro no mutimi si obie mu dada na kyese so da ye pa edin no ye flysep we emmon emfatipa ye bia no emfa mre spray break kakra bia chi na kyese wogura ho na mattress no emo ye free so nkonsuo bia no entimi enkotremu a mesi we na ye Colland Adama product from Italy eno achi yese mu amote adwaso na motonto nyema no ade cha hompaka onyema nsu a wonkomra no ne nkura na kaka ho de ohia no brody eno no from Israel unya brody ne diso a aboa no fa ne wodi pe na chese wa chenchene da ho ade chi a plano to baby na ye wadwuma wontimi distrato for hotel restaurant churches momodi amu hia ye fova eno no de uti ye ne se obe mix with water 150 ml 15 liters with spray outside and inside be kunkum sa mo nyina amon sampa oloko gel Victor Gel nso de me kana sa German cockroaches etimi omu bruta ye hwehwe Cinefac Services ewo school junction asalbotwe we no Tulipan located at Shaman Timber Market runabout no so pe number ni 0544 338247 0544 338247 live commentary ya kwa humjem 2 days no emi ademu a echena ya 34th edition of AFCON ebesan atwa so a ya fasida ni bi ema atwema kwangoma Oyerepa Bank adwuma na wo boni nti no ama branches no asantimentem ade ya topete sa yekura 11 branches CIMG emprensia Oyerepa Bank mfoni nyina koshia na award no yes atwema kwangoma fo na tima fa no ene sampa omadwuma no hyehye ne kama internet banking ene hyehye aka no kama tibomodem so beto atwo mo prisons on about the new one bako e dia ba na pachi number 2 enso na head office number ni 0322 298900 Dr. Lawson the Virgin Doctor Ushianua Lawson Herbal Mixture Lawson Loke Lawson Delayman Capsules enupa nyina no enuro na hahan na pena ni akekande afra yenya Delayman Capsules fapem na nya kama Lawson Loke yemfantu huraye no so ase na fe Herbal Mixture no enso general weapon 0242 133577 0248 619 999 Ura Franco Trading Enterprise ya no ahye so ade a mobile phones wo pe Samsung Samsung and Nokia phones and iPhones wa ho na ne de no echepa so edema wo enu achi no mo amope efimpempa net smart TVs no ne kase ana ketoa ebi ewo ho air conditions and also ebi ewo ho and na accessory mesen ho din to Ura Franco Trading na afi kwaje wo de o hwe ne branches ni nyina no e Kumasi adum ha nkrabata no bebre na gugum challenge bishop Samsung Jaba Jewel nkrabata na baako ewo ho 0245 316 969 0245 316 969 the boss player edi uremo no international mama be maka no ho asem menka nche urata na so apatapa news junction commentary no krai mu ane edi April war wono nso wo frana no pay ewo 0243 345 392 na 0506 460 208 boss player.
Okay, Tino, that's it. P. Thank you.
Okay.
Say the Liverpool, the home.
Oh, I coaches near whom you know. Because against us now.
Okay. They're born at Liverpool. Born at Liverpool. Born at if you are not going to be money, say, if you are not Chelsea and more Munyan, I be able to play like this.
Yes, I so the wow kind of Robertson a prayer about what in chain.
On the ball is
yeah.
And the can ball as man or careful. But the way I saw Liverpool play yesterday, Chief, I know them. Hey, dogging crop, you know, or some bessie. I had.
And grab your door, Baba, and say, yeah,
But thank God for my reasons why he's leaving.
Before say when we the rebuilding exercise no na wo ja hako. But you dey do no so no.
Hey, now in so they are rebuilding other rebuilding.
Oh, say was that say was sign
at any point in time, no, he's building something.
Something, yes.
Uncle no be met us.
Samfa. Ede okwa awuzu nipa no so nko.
Pep.
Aha, na back. Komi nyina nko, yes. Na tata bejibi.
Dabi na yimra. Ten Hag na meje. Ene nyamia.
Baba Isa so obi ada ka.
Abuja for no se empne.
Obi aka mate say oso person ba.
Abuja meeting.
Is England no.
Eni gwase na.
Eti Liverpool duma na beda ho. Eti hodo oba na say.
Oh,
No fa, ayi no bebo.
Man dey say there.
Saudi bana bebo.
Man na come coach a national team.
Onko pe national team ho.
Where na job na a bit relaxing.
Also team to turn to players in shit.
Oh, but na no kre what talent no more. Akro mu anipa be 10 billion fi mu nti.
No compensate di hono.
Hono ba na akra boni hono ba no mpesa.
On team got na
ho pe London.
On team got na ho wonya hwe.
Obi che mo no fi bi o London no. Me na yin na mo che me.
Wow.
Kwaku
coach. Hey coach me chia no.
Na
good guy.
Na o say ni na area no kra no.
To say
yes.
On ti ho bi nyina no da so ho.
So ato.
Ah no ane dia.
So say usually ana language ni ade nti. Wato siwo na mo no do.
Ba bia no be san na ade mu.
Wato. Na sen go vote nkam fi ogumase. Baba na bi ni abrochi on fi wa.
Ai ebre.
So wa azu fi wa.
Yeah. Hold mo ahom ti
fi on kan na ba ko ade na wa nya ama na ye. Ba se o betimi already cash ba.
O na say I start here betimi.
Ah je say do.
Ko fa ba ko no o ye na kakra credit. O be fa ye.
Baba onji ye ni headline. Abdulsalam mo so ide.
Or say, come and plead guilty for not guilty or not guilty come and plead guilty or not guilty for asking Kurt to resign without evidence in a case of vindictiveness. The GFA prosecutor charges Abdulsalam.
I said there.
Almost say prove guilty or not guilty. Plead guilty or not guilty. The bonnet in an say or say Curtin resign na if you know omo corrupt. GFA prosecutor no na charge no. Tama say ubie charge ni mu a nyameda ro ma yensa kan bi. Minim say yemfa born again no mfa into ana say e obi dia na say. I public na bon yemfa ma bon sisi ana odi bi ma Ghana fo nyina hwe charge na omo de abo Abdulsalam.
GFA prosecutor.
Tama say wo kan mayin.
I was saying the GFA versus Yakubu Abdulsalam. Count 1, statement of offense. Making unfounded and irresponsible accusations, contrary to section 192C of the GFA Disciplinary Code 2019.
2019, yes.
Particulars of the offense. Yakubu Abdulsalam, president of the Division 1 Club, New Oyerepa United, in a media interview with Paper Media, aired on 30th January 2024, did falsely accuse the GFA president without evidence. Count number 2, statement of offense. Behaving in a way that brings the sports and GFA into disrepute, contrary to section 11(2)(d) of the GFA Disciplinary Code 2019. Particulars of the offense. Yakubu Abdulsalam, president of Division 1 Club, New Oyerepa United, in a media interview with Paper Media, aired on 30th January 2024, did falsely accuse the GFA president without evidence, lowering the public image of the GFA, the Ghana Premier League, and the Division 1 League. Okay, your statement of defense. In your statement of defense, you must choose one of the following options. I'm pleading guilty to the charges, and I hereby submit a written statement for mitigation with supporting evidence to be considered by the disciplinary committee. 2. I'm pleading not guilty to the charges, and I hereby submit a written statement of defense with supporting evidence to be considered by the disciplinary committee. Reply date. Kindly submit your written statement of defense to the charges together with any evidence you intend to rely on by close of work Monday, February 5, 2024 through the email address of the GFA prosecution, prosecutor@gfa.org, failing which the disciplinary committee shall proceed to adjudicate the case without your statement of defense. And submit as a reply to the email containing the charge, the letters of exhibit, the exhibit 1 video interview dated the Ngofono esum Abdulsalam.
He said omonya no
ebe gina ono no so
Dabi Tama say what kind any ya I say omo decision on be take you already
so omo
say you must enter compulsory by force
so nim de ono so be
but he has the right to decide say
me just the okike kan nyina ono so one options so we dey krata he also has options
the options
options
the options are spelled out in the charge.
No. One of the
one can say what say you must plead guilty with evidence or not guilty with evidence. Options no
the options are more than that.
Then I am more than that.
On one there are more options than we GFA options on the amano. But no as a human being were options.
I don't know. On respond to charges now.
Let me just say omono say with you meet my say Harry Brejuma no nsia wa ma yentua
you wedi
any options I mean the
complete ejuma
but also options
say me no nsia
no you also options you know that
hey
na Yakubu no na ni nyamre o
Tama my friend is on the phone off
no be catch am say
but didn't you say your friend no
I no be catch am say mo amokosin sign jo free elected mo kasa no na do de ko strong of all letters o say o ga GF president asema because who's the jomo big chat mo fa do the club
sir
there na no team ready
ntino mu na say the team no ma
omo fa do ni club
omo good team no team
what I say omo gu omo ya say no time ke Abdulsalam options na obetima aye de omo peso am
Bisa
enyo na zo say team no menye biem me answer mo we adubiase team na gu
magu no meja football
so magu obo ase na magu adubiase aka ho
na magu
techiman magu tro ni na magu amfa
hey
mama no so options he can decide to leave this
I feel matter was here
and where the omo the amano
Mr.
Pobi got church letters so proceed
Mr. Pobi da form no was say no dey send me sa apeke no was
obi a prosecutor obi akọ kan GF president on me substantiate
big just send me message was say the bodyguard of the FA president was seen on video swelling to beat the national team coach. The bodyguard of the FA president captured on video.
FA president bodyguard no any member of the association.
But he's the bodyguard of the FA president.
And the national team coach beat mama yachi no.
Tama.
Oh, meka your mremu. Na meka say
but the FA president hasn't reprimanded him too.
And for yanko na go for omo de they see who yache
upon hindsight going independent from government was the biggest mistake football people made. Now we need money from the government for local league. Kujofiano says
no more Gaka
oh you know some president Kapi ɛna Jibo bisa no say as a first can ga ka no ene ye hu ni saa
Oma infiltrate.
Oma bu oma pre.
Oma infiltrate.
Gaka is weak.
Oma infiltrate.
Tama was in the last time ni onko bi mo.
Oh yeah. Oh I can. Some the friend. Some the friend there me is my big brother.
We ja to hodom we say atem didie no so do so.
No, the point is that and maybe where say you may not see it. And I said JF for now one day mom is show them they regret some of the things happening. On say Ebian say a member of the association. Mean team put that. So I could interview be. And the GFA prosecutor has written publicly. I mean, since when? So the GFA presidents are bare reproach. Just a prosecutor troll.
Hey, and now nobody can say
Uboni Dian the prosecutor.
Kurt administration is making Kwesi Nyantakyi look an angel.
Oh,
and that person may not be far from right because time Kwesi Nyantakyi.
And
someone go for Kafane.
But I'm saying that
I'm not talking about the media. I'm talking about the football people.
I'm saying that Kwesi Nyantakyi has his issues as a human being. But if you lead an association, also Obiako as the prosecutor and Tron, you're more terms. A member of the association, the prosecutor and Tron let and come and say, "Wa maline, we're good who feel." Oh.
Hey baby oh.
But for young nim na this time.
Mami call last one right.
We want to move to other issues beboa na we mu there.
For not telling us your injury is a chronic one. Don't come to the training grounds again. Return the 20,000 cedis we gave to you immediately. Kotoko direct Safiu. Tama say boy issue no since na ye kan enra no. Omsi say ade a say ebeya anka efutu ese kedema na say bi anka obetwe ne ho fi ball no ho because ekọ na ba na say ni fie no ene
ana gaze they all game
say
no mom gaze blame me my boy
Taiwa
no one guy.
Who said boy no free technical team member back say or battery in there. And I'm catching some message. Training crowd but they do you take you through the training exercise now.
But for Yana, my worry is how we manage issues in this country. And power.
So I'm so why 20,000 family as part of the
and I say media for na yena. Yeah, Jane some tokwaso say. Because this is a young man or tiny baby. Or no, or mekan chere kotoko for so open ball be able. Mona mo approach you. He's gone through everything.
So on approach you so catch them say
enuntina obi enu ewo good so good no mo beka na no atum. Enuntina mo a medical system. Now even before kra no a mo yes o mebo. So obi any checks about him. So was there any due diligence? Say Abranti. Because no be sending idea from Techimai. Say the guy has issues with injury. Yeah, and we said it here.
Yeah, I can't remember pa say.
Oh your voice na dey by.
Me kai pa.
Omunye careful because boy no issues kakra with injury. And yes won timi man no wetimi abo but omun hwemu yi. Obi o wa me hu obi a wa to player bia the player was ready after 4-5 months. Time one Kanu.
Yeah, from Inter to Arsenal.
There were issues.
Yeah.
But they were ready to treat him na wababebo. Ba mo de mo se mo player or a ready made or bebo amu agile. So was that the kind of player you needed? No.
No, but they thought Safi was ready. Question now I think say legitimate say.
I'm saying say so who will be away ready? Say you cannot spare even 1 or 2 weeks. On your ready to play football. So and yet only will be a course but waba I personally do not like the way we want to handle this as media. Minim se kotokofo na ye ne sa o se. Mososo na mo ye ne sa o. Or a young man, he has a career. Ebia ye hu omo nan akwabi no bo asa na na chia kwa chire. Aaron Ramsey ne ba ko bi kan.
Coughlin.
Eduardo
na Coughlin so.
Ade che omo bobo ene Coughlin na na omo ni eyi bo ba so da no bobi. So let's not sit here and say on free ball. Ba for me no.
As said me na address.
Me no. Oh, that's so na wo kan dia.
Tell me say they want media space.
No, we have to be fair. Some on say ha no. So no be ya de no mpe wa na say obeso otwesan na one we be say o propra.
No, it's a case of Safi.
You better say o propra just for your case to look good. And one say we kura ka ye kukuo mu asem. No I so obi a ye ne ka Safi unse say no. Due to this and that, we cannot continue the engagement. Then the rest will start to speculate. I'm not know what the baby.
Tell me say anu dey.
That way there. And now we feel so mrati no so see what mean see what. We say eh na hadwene. Papa.
Tell
me. He's a young man.
Me the other woman.
A bright future ahead of him.
Me pa my den wadaroma. Because as make nyina ye nsem
na no am be ye me calculation wa wo fa ho ye me no ma ye den dia na no ma ye
ta me met my yo
what si mo ko fa calculate e be tie na de me see kotokone odi mi ho ya kotokone Safi asem no tie
wo to no ma
me so me di ho ya se kotokone Safi asem no me se kotokofo se omuntro brofo mi no mi ensa bi na ndi asem no na discussion bedwam no monko behind the scene to discuss.
Tambacho efuto no di be ma boy no so
boy no
because kotoko for your effort as on so ya adamant
onye adamant boy no say you have entered into an agreement with me and the either saw the agreement number koso and as so when now mpem ya let's look at the possible exit clauses no be anko ne baby on ba high be say the takashi player kra no obo house no so omo bie mu a no be so the force pam kotoko sane man
but am ho ne was say dey wo kan ho ne wo
but we shouldn't be
there no ma sie kotoko according to kotoko or the no ma sie wo mo and na kotoko fo aba be hu o ma di ka advances ka dia mam no ontimi mo bo no ma wo mo ti se bi obi ka se kotoko sika nhye dia
e dia na odi sie
say chronic
na man dia na hu ya mo se mo
am say cruciate ligament to be bisa
tete why Hoyland or be medical no so no onim so or problem at his back one can't Manchester United Man United no medical all of mu say that's a problem
one can't
no so no ba one can't he's medical
because
they will get
your medical records
your club no
no say Auburn Auburn when free
yeah agree on 45 million you know medical history nyina ebeje it wo ba ne yenim BBC enu anajo ntom so be your medical to aso why so maji the medical history from the former club
or on make say problem no
e betia so
any problem
who say Auburn na
but the Zakito can so no go catch on them
no they already know they know
Auburn oh it is something that not or pre-season with Atlanta yes be are not fie o he was doing pre-season with Atlanta and United
the way we want to
o free United sorry Atlanta medical current so eti jibo obey you know the United so say our fatigue ebu on this year so traffic kakra and almost say still I will sign him
say no che say
no
we dey different
and the same thing okay medical
different
and I will say the boy is fit
enra menyenye a lot of course after show no na enra najo Zakito ni na yi different etina no penka me pank yenti time advice no because issue no say the AC kan wa ha no e chance the AC hu no yes denti America say na say baby abafo ye gina sesi no as a country even when it comes to our Premier League after enra nkomo amedidi ye no we have a very big problem at hand. Unim say you will be a pre-competition medical assessment form. Anuna o register player that's what they can play and registration. Okay. About 95% of our Premier League clubs. Zoto omunyo because yes the cost of it near 5,000 Ghana cedis per player. And they just get doctors. It be about for omozo yen check you say correct and then you near market or heart near market sa na doctor na sign. So what I'm say Udi Shema the system will pick it because it's being signed by a recognized doctor. I want a license. But now you're testing who say sa areas na ya signing na ya marking nyina no. Ya yen a test ama na prove say ehon nyina o pass. Uti the mechanic on the fatal issue. No, what I'm trying to say is say me after enra komona amount for frame na ba for edidi no. Say Zutu we are at a stage ya hwe kanu story na woka no. Any recently men kebusu for ya Ghanaian player Dramana they see you know based on how our clubs and players in medicals no one we be beating us in our Premier League. On this fatal I see the nyame medical fatal you know Zutu meboko to medical team na baso
omo
yes meboko to medical team na baso o de
blame Crawford
ye ko ho a
that is blame Crawford
other
by omo na wo kan that is blame
yes other issues dey meboko mebo ma baso expect yima backward and SK so ni SK or blasters
SK
penina mebo ma baso o ma ye adwuma wo
doctor.
Oh, say ni na no mo ye part of the medical team. Yeah, Zutu. Who say fatal dey no. After okoye the medical no. Other areas on the pre-competition medical assessment form which no muntime fail you know. Kotoko use 3 doctors. One e wo Konfanoche. Me person mebo mudin because of another one were Mena Hospital. And one ewo Germany. Germany the end from command me di no si metimi aboni metimi aka am o man for ho on na o pretty stone boy no ewo ne nine no. When the first one was Konfanoche, doctor no ehun say there is a problem. I bet take a long period so maka so mo ye surgery and sana healing no. Kotoko cross a club mo doubt because they feel say they needed a player. It will move to a Mena hospital for another doctor to check the scan now. No more channel. Or no, so they confirm the same thing. I confirm not doctor no. Akano. Then they move to Germany with the scan, and a Germany needs to confirm the same thing. It after Sanyoma winning in Anam Zutu. Then now the coach, Doctor Postpanate, no ni Ghana. Emmanuel Newton Dasuberi, no ni Ghana. Then coach Kwesi Apia onusu ni Ghana. Enti the head of the medical team expect Chumesi ba backward ima ena akuto
also count
secretariat omo miensa ena share fatao our secretariat. Said that was around Monday ena mushiano ena omo narrate the story. A player no said this is the issue. Who's a fatal so kotoko sign no omodi come and 10,000 Ghana. The salary so can cost 10,000 omodi come and some fan kototo no nyoma na say oba nyoma nyina aye fine. And no narrate at the end say because of sad anything so mo register na system na reject it. Ebian Koko a different clubber, so a doctor can easily approve and they will put it in the system, na system nafa. Ba kotoko de, omo de share any problem o woni. It is the system.
I'm going to system.
Oh, so a form, meaning say, come to me and send it. I'm a born again. Aha, say, Ebia, me the mamma pay. Oh, yes, yes. So this is the problem. The system not rejecting. Okay. So because of saying, then they cannot, the system cannot accept its registration. Okay. Back to the issue. Say, Kotokoyo imagine so take the cost of boy any surgery operation now. It will cost Kotoko 70,000 Ghana cedis. Yeah.
Baby, you are fine. 70,000
Ghana cedis. So omoji tumsu no mo ya e be take play and 7 months before answer recover. It is that me second run now mo kwakoto na ba se nko me solve problem mom they will not get him for the second run. It omodi di nkomo wieye no. Afi na akoye se player na at the step. No so. And the on trainer coach Kwesi Appiah mra. Na coach Kwesi Appiah ba ebi o de na asem koto nanim a. Na bi a coach Kwesi Appiah timi ni mpanyifo akasa. No mo hu ne mobo na bi o ma operation ne de ama no.
Na boy no to operation.
Na se ba bi adu na eji so ye. Se wanya, mi so se wanya. Club bi obeko bia a mo ye serious with medicals bia no. Ebe show.
And to there. Me na be say he agreed.
Yes, because from commoner me didi ye no, even at a point boy no crack so o players be nam for wa manone a person no mo din komo a mo mebo no. So what the mention say eti point an edru ni say player na gya tum say so yes surgery no. Okay. But ahoden ni na eni ho eti ebi akotoko beka say ye hu ne mobo na ye nyama na bi on tena fie 7 months no na o recover na bi obeto aso abobo amaye. Yes, no fanko to Kwesi Appiah nim. So tell me just say, "Ebi o de ko to Kwesi Appiah no ka na asem kire na. Na bi na Kwesi ehu ne mobo." So tell me just say, "Nti issue no to based on sign
from one what happened?"
From one
what I say, "O mama no message you every what here say then what is this noise what system but what tell me just
me ti de o chena say eti from omo share no ene nkomo mu ni die no de na eto aso ne say omama na guidelines kushia coach Kwesi Appiah enti kushia no coach Kwesi Appiah ko di nkomo na bi ordinary de say de ko to Kwesi Appiah na bi a wagi tuma kodoko doctors ni ye ready say omo bebo na wa ye surgery no but you saw them ka jena omo bebo na ma na ye surgery no eti at this point there mizoto based on the records no more player no Kotoko can go ahead and terminate the player's contract.
Okay. Good point. Jama make a cry because I keep to Usuniti. Zach, they na unim.
Maybe me started from where he.
But you agree with? So we are aware of this conversation, Ajibo.
Oh no, yeah, sir. The boy in there, and then and injury issues, no. By says no okay, no. The very day the issues came, message na onya we nya on our phones. The boy has been in Ghana for 8 months. Oh, 8 months. Yes, 8 months. He has been in Ghana for 8 months. He just returned. And when he has been in Techman for 8 months. Of Bush and the specials and the Obo, and that's where the argument of on physical with me about no because Monday the Monday specials on the boys on a ball. I don't know. He's playing. He's okay. He can play.
To wait my boo, baby,
so it's now. Who say issues in and say one thing that we have to establish and say or binding contract is at Kotoko. He has a binding contract.
Which contract states what? Contract obey mom.
That is one. Two. Let's not let's not also skip the fact that before he signed the contract, he went through a medicals at Kotoko before he signed the contract.
So the result of the medicals we appear.
Yeah.
He went through medical. Medicals results now.
No, not the medical results. After or cold training. And the medical didn't way about medical didn't you omo yeso wa pass e no sign no contract
okay
enti okọ training ana all the training na o feeling
ekuro dada no
yes ana kwa tena accident kotoko ekotwa scan to mo kotwa scan na we no
ana chese na wo ho na medical na hu
ene pepe bae so that say eti
so say they are fatal signing on them can say omo man be 1 month that they say yedim ka so omunya be 1 month bi mano emfa en warm na one up because from training na nim say kotokoye after omako break abano ano odin pa omunya na no pawia say you obi a unye extremely active now on minor issues
kakra
which the player also capture am so omano nya James and no American enti onu so hu ni say ebi anti ase anhye da nya adwuma o
na akofa
akwachi na
nguda
but the Najibo canon sources close to Kotkoche said the registration of the player was not complete and go through. So as at now, if there is any legal action biana, the FA cannot come in because the FA no, a player say I register, or so a copy of your contract, and I the player status committee or Babe can be.
It's a civil suit.
And a FIFA SWA. They will need your contract at the federation level. In say DSF, the just like you are saying, unless court. But say ABI player status.
But it shouldn't get there.
And now a FIFA. It's not something that is possible.
It shouldn't get there.
That is it.
It shouldn't get there. Also, what's Zakito saying? Are you comparing Monday Stars to a competitive match? No.
As I saw Muntini.
Or the question mark.
Because I'm mankind in common genesis of the boy and also the side of the story. And man, Bianca said
also
so it seems so. As I say, one baby I Jenny, and baby I watch my kind. And if you say Najibo Kano. Was am nese kotokofonu ene obi a involve in obi a involve na ye arinso ka ho bi obi a tie ni ye
ojijugum dodo
ade mi kan
so ojejeso
oh na de Zakito kan de ajibo kan any kan se no munyo ojejeso obi a de wati ana wonim na
battery no mani so
oh and no me ka cho say wa anko training yes my boys no ko ampa wa ma training and wa ahwo o ka cho me say ene de o pese o beto no me say dabi me ma training na me can't tell me some report in some ekoso a wo se me jejeso o da so gina ho se be
na me calculation na be na report na me report
now you see na one of my sports lawyers na bibi ni am contact omo yes on what did they see
o slepe wo soro
oh
I'm say bi gu ba bi ma e man titi ama no
o man
o first ba
insurance street
okay now
insurance street
sasma na Obed Ekano one once the contract is signed GFN they deals with
I don't want us to get there
no the contract there Jibo when the contract is signed
before the contract will even be approved in the system there were other requirements as well added to the contract. The contract alone, Sekotokotam Fatao contract. Normally the system anymore. The system will reject the contract because there were other requirements to support it.
Before you sign a contract, before a player signs a contract, sign the contract is the last thing to do in player acquisition. So why a football now?
Football.
Player to put pen on paper no was signing say no and the last thing to do in player acquisition so before be signing our contract no it is assume say he has gone through all the process ni na we mama to me say oh you good to go and was sign the contract no so now contract there
but based on Jibo's narration the process was not over
no so process in there baby rejection ba mu ye when they were registering him the medical report go to me reject here but before kotoko went and uploaded that you know the boy in there the next one why you am kotoko approve say pass medicals no that is the idea say I will try to escape sa point you know now kotoko in medical no ama approve abase wa pass medical no then Kotoko wanted to register him okọ training and issue by issue by na mo call scan no mo say there's a problem and Kotoko state in the medical report say there's a problem here then my system rejected the registration on the basis of say medical start and complete now and no doesn't take away the fact that a contract has been signed the contract has been signed I think say as me can Misoto wo foto no say na be ya asem no enko ha na eba ha no say Kotoko IMC no
so mo ju musika na
David
no
but the according to the obefa
Kotoko position here say one.
They've asked for the money.
Kotoko position one say they cannot use the player.
who asked for the money
Almost say omuntimi use player and say emfanembo. 2 omu need the financial resources to
pay that money
cater for the surgery,
yeah.
Therefore omu terminate na on one cause. So that is what is coming up right now. Kotoko position there termination by majority of the IMC
termination
members.
is not the issue, but what are the conditions around the termination? For instance, the amount what the be my and I say the TOC nyina amount near terminate and what I say so within the termination there should be
some arrangement.
If you are a former player of ours say we are sorry Ibenya nanka ye surgery no crowd amount. But as it stands that we don't have enough funds to do that. Today the hour no keep it. Na the aka no so akese no ne call baby.
Quietly.
And we have one option.
Yeah.
Determination ne keke no nye enough.
On say no. Now I think that Jakita na Jibo imani around. Na Ogum ni around. Ebro mo engage no. Ti afei na
I
can't feel it, but now would need around at the time of course secretariat.
Okay.
It's no Coach Acheampong is coming.
Many Ogum no Acheampong.
Yes. Inti Nana Penkraso was not in the meeting. No suni ho. Inti
Masa, omontrasi nya adwuma no.
Which we need to talk about that another day.
I don't know.
I said that omu here more hands on board.
Omu here more hands.
Oh, they need more.
No, they should be here to work.
They need more. Because Coach Acheampong ejuma Sudan. Coach Acheampong ejuma Sudan. Nana Penkra on ejuma oye. Coach Ogum as a member of the IMC had the day-to-day running of the technical team
and the playing body.
Intina beka imape and there for the day-to-day affairs of the club. Inti so no sunya any ebia program be any emergency be apa. Na the day-to-day running of the club no as ababe jina fa and ababe ye phone calls any akoto. Do you get my point? Inti more hands there honestly at least omunya be mienu bi ebe kan omo ho a because of Acheampong ne Ogum adwuma no na amane oma ye smooth ama onya sai ne oma bibiri ho a Mr. Tu ebe catch on be ba na dey asa
okay abante Pele Cameroon Pele Jibo so bet me say check na me a won Kotoko sign the contract a later omudi no mu in star no omudi say boy no injury no the issue was big. But Kotoko then have to find a way to engage the boy quietly for the boy to accept certain man now there more
it was Obi my some information it was the same injuries that made him terminate his contract in Maldives and I think
Maldives no
Maldives
yes
Maldives who's a bad say Canada and
Africa. Jamaica.
But my question is, why was the player signed by Kotoko? To do what?
Play football.
Obviously to get registered and play for Kotoko. So if the boy had a hidden injury and he did not disclose it, even if he has a contract with Kotoko, it can be terminated. It will be so pocket lawyer be and the football administrator and they shouldn't get there. Zaki to say Oyerepa folk of us be ejuma. O bana hwe nye Oko Otra Radio the same day na afi kasa boys in embayi. E dey bi oni e do be. Ya ni enko voice seji. Abra bi mo wa omu here surgery to talk. But I think that they should give it a human compassion and touch kakra na yem fanko. Yem go anim. So bad.
Okay.
You move well.
If for na America for na challenge siasia. See if you could ma this.
No one na America or more Davis. Canada ba kwa we passa.
Benezo for any chamo. O say one America not wo.
Yes. Na go no America side o.
O so mo yam ko di holidays o. Say Ireland, ti yam ko di holidays.
O so holiday do aso na.
I know na one former house coach no. Koopman.
Okay.
Koopman na hona okoya.
No na Abrante ko bobo.
I say based on the whole day my dey say kro ne dia na say wa.
Send all this kaga krabai.
Jibo.
Ana
Jibo.
Yen twaso.
Dey di ni fi.
Okay.
But I after me tea story ni nyina no. Na me raho. Any other issues ho. Nti me kwa na my.
That is why
I think on say kotoko biggest concern here omoto no passing komu hia for second round any like in case omo qualify for Africa by looking at the engine say omo yes surgery no time e be take or be recover ne sa nyoma no na ma time no omo hia no me so to aba be problem kaka so but me hwe the situation there wo ho na me akwa no fatal no e wi am mpene number mame
bezo send ne kakra
enya me na mesend ne kakra e se metimi ne mpanyfo bi adidi nkomo no maboa ne kakra
no mo beska na man no ngoten
Uncle Bobby, business.
sika we do
bara bicycle like kotoko sika there you have to justify it but ya pe case also ko sia pe atimi a handle so
I feel say anka nya ayi bi ayi but
you say is at the end of that way
that is the form no on nyoma was so self feeling nyoma was so self feeling
The clubs we want to do. Honestly, clubs we
are some medicals there was no nyina na.
Clubs we want to take.
No ma mo bi asan no
no. Yes, you know. Sa no take sa we are not.
It we pa time mo bobo titi DJ Africa kabina we bi ho.
Say we are sense.
We are sense na ye kwa ye. First na ye kwa ni akodi 63.
Bibi the ECG nyina wo man go for the electricity company of Ghana.
Na ECG no dey bi da.
No for akoma.
Go for the cat.
Ya kwa e bi.
Why no bi da.
O ECG say na dey we ECG ani are how. Ya da ko try bi we. Boy are asem be ka tro no. Go for pe doctor for.
Edi me to.
Why be nya bibia.
Nyoma e wo ho a club be a medical team you should make sure say so mo
free.
And we nyina so yes why you
we a chest in the side no our come side hono. And Mr. To honestly clubs no many financially sound for these for these things. And I say man say clubs almost sign player back home. To me sign be about 12. The man say players bear 12 no. Oh Boca roughly 15,000. E back home be for medical sir. Next obe we na non kwa no. We get too close to 150,000 or even more. You are hitting almost 2 billion or 200,000.
So I'm so quite happy.
Yes.
And the Tom said happy is in Ghana.
It should be in Kumasi by.
I saw him off from Heathrow on Tuesday.
I saw Tom was by Tuesday.
I told him no so about.
Tom is what temperature now?
There be out here. Oko holidays no about.
Oh okay.
So Canada na. But you Ivory Coast ni my yadam fear when you problem in na yem refi born Fabre. I saw me Santos no papa na ojo ba number TV na capture no na ma problem am be fie kese papa na ire na match off but still na say almost case no ko divo ani em.
Oh but that na say one wife already ministry.
But born Fabre
former
ni dibo we na
ya kawe dem dey twem former general manager for House of Folk. Mr. JB.
Yes, JB.
OTA program no.
Okay.
Also be so my also contribute to kakra to fatal issues na kan medical ho nsensem no. Won say ono so wo ye owo sai ni kakra.
Oni mu kakra.
Nti also
ya ni afre no. Okay, no. Nti bra.
No, just say na so ba no. Oba no ko he ne bo no so ko he ne bo.
Obi at ne baby. Omo hebo.
Who say na anije ba?
Na there be lip readers no. Ese na ojo oba no number. Na guy na confess it. Adia tum say no oje na number. E ma oba no ka so mfa ma no. Tum say no ka say no. Me. E ma na yire boda TV no so say. Ti ne ma wo fie hwe.
No mo capture ye.
No mo.
Eti boni enfan tu batai.
We time a Cote d'Ivoire
qualify o ma sha o ma Cote d'Ivoire ne Senegal.
O ma se go no a jubilation e koso wa we chiri. E no ye fast search ale na wo.
Africa for na take na.
On say maybe company be here advert be. Quickly o free in some search o concept na e ready more their branch be e ko ya ofra djuma ba ye na ire ne be ma fofo da ne paso. Nti go ba ya o munya ni age be ma no to akote baby. Ti go ba ya onu ekoyi na tade a be ma na shehoyi. Ano munya ye mo ni je o mo ba mo. Sana football de ba. O say football no.
Akwana pacho.
Undi dem
ba se won so asem num.
Can I say?
Na me dem intras o ko pacho say we ya choba.
On say obi
go na ba na ni age
o hu for kakra.
O hu for dem bezo.
O hu for kakra. I think stick it to football concept no. Say football dey ko share people from all walks of life. And football and I did the two political parties. Ghana ha ye kan bomu aye nyina no I think oba no fanche no.
I'm for the
So the outcome man I'm here.
Story very interesting no.
Mu de here fatal
because Ibia Basisi has said and now the position of the player and say if medically omo insist say ontimi mba he's willing say club ninya surgery no but omo nyusu ne salary enfanye surgery no. That is on only proposal or they call. Say now initially he was insisting so bit me abo. But now no some say omosha enye ya enen kan salary no monthly salary no. Omonfa enye emfa nye surgery no. Omonfa nye surgery. Ti even say surgery is 70,000 na month bi oje 10,000 Omonfa 10,000 no. Enye surgery ne mano.
Na obede didi.
Now he's willing to make those sacrifices. Na ne sa month no maybe the club might not pay him. Nti oba no be na man your mark. So that is on the proposal.
If Saturday what you can do and say make I say me vai ye be amount then we will convert that to extend the contract.
No say another option.
No, but say obetina fee, obetina say yemfa salary in yes into our career. I mean, yes, say the labor law.
And only proposal. Menya ntie say
a job adwuma
yeah.
Ah, say adwuma no dey tie. No, enya onye say adwuma no. The once you enter into an agreement, na asemasi. Me hear no from the point say so cause yemfa say well yemfa salary and your surgery. How are you going to survive? So what you do is that be assigned 2 years. So 1 year 100,000. Yeah, the amount. Yeah, the 1 year account. So you play for us. That's what usually you do.
But this one,
but something that salary needed here.
But I'm thinking for player to have said that move from salary, you know, now. Around now, or you are aware of the situation, and
that is where he finds himself
terminating the contract. No, but the month find your mind. And the meeting is today, and after the meeting, club and the joint statement.
I'll be excited to see
the joint statement between the player and Coach Acheampong. ABC no, I'm the joint statement, so that's the news coming.
That's a doctor. Coach Acheampong do kumasano.
And go for you, they are very particular with that. Or no as a human being, as a matono. So me say am be compassionate leave.
Yeah.
And I didn't to uncle Joa home because say oko fan mrana chinchina say obia ye bibia you end up no so akwenya problem. So I would like this position.
Yeah. So they release yeah.
Of course, na muhiano for this period. Yeah. What I say, young go for my signing players as sebi o magonya accident wu. Meboa Manchester City so mo sign akoya omzo okori abrofo meya
Benjamin Mendy.
They signed him to come and play football.
What you because that's what they be
almost see
no almost as much come there so almost
Johnny Won't tell them again.
That's
Almost say.
Yeah, Janu.
Wenti. Nanze, you are not a good listener.
There be still can.
I like this last one.
Yeah.
As so almost signs on my bobo.
Yeah.
As almost almost so I call my eye Jani.
Na say me take class of compensation from city o.
No compensation is demanding a salary.
Demand because asano nya no kre. Oh. Uma ha brand no pa. The video nyina ba out na anyama wo ye na. So video no. Me de bema de original pinti za me no. So the Afcon man I'm here. Afcon man is here and
Nyen banyani to yedi. Mango phone 2D.
Yeah. So I can say my decided say Afcon no me follow. Who's the Ghana for baby no interest ko because of the exit of Ghana. Yeah, it's Ghana for you now.
The best person park which my comment on Ivory video no. Yeah. Senior Jamo.
So now it's left with
okay. I'm saying producers in the JB Aba.
Oh,
now on tray.
There
seems to be a solution.
Yeah, Chief, you're watching.
Hello, good morning. Quickly change okay, then let me do this. Okay. Hello. Hello. I'm say. All right. But quickly, mom, headphone. Then a headphone. Nine because I can't. Hello.
Hello.
All right. Yeah, manage while they do the right things.
Okay.
You know, so my a very good angle to what we are discussing here.
Yes. Yo, with them that's me chamu panels, my panelists now, and I'm chamu listeners too.
Okay.
Me follow up and you guys are doing a great job because some of issues I will discuss a very big issue about Ghana football based on my experience. Maybe Jumama media money has a focus here.
Okay.
And it's one of the challenges that affect a lot of the clubs. They are me who say the time person may contribute to one say and you may be AC sign your money in sign your man kitty as a club no. Send a year can once no clubs no should taking your serious. They will also find a solution to it. Emma players no social because players no say yes we are taking medical clubs owners taking medicals no serious into or issue crano they see. The internet message me contributing say now regarding say my main focusing on the issue no protocol by FIFA regulation no say players signing contract that is what I know. Players now signing contract ni say Kim whether their share system financial system or penny signature was to say Kim or medical issue one signing contract you have to comply with the contract.
Okay.
By FIFA regulation. I was so clear. So far as a player now signing contract, both parties are signing. Whether we register you, one register, it is one signing a contract. And it's one else responsibility. The entire person may contribute say me reference to the C or media man.
Okay.
Then I signing me joining media man. The same day almost signing goalkeeper the friend Moshe Moses Military. Baby Mose goalkeeper 22 John Mo say yeah. That almost signing on me na after my club no fresh. It's not me reception who say player no as a Olympic but also why for front you can't contribute. It's almost signing within a week and a player na start to say pick injury kitty. And me catch on say most signing player no we are sure say player na passing medicals and now see I. Could you believe say your league in almost about 7-8 matches goalkeeper no injury. So taking over as the business manager for the club, I made some few recommendations because you say there clubs no taking signing money be clubs no be taking your money be serious into me designing a player health consent form. So before I will play and you sign you are making a declaration of your health. say you can now call Juma, your health declaration from our sign say, oh, we okay, Ubetima lifted that year we, Ubetima lifted, and I want me lifted we who injure how, who as an individual, the player, you have to sign that. That's son of me or medium. And then as soon as you better register on so better acquire medicals. Now, as that declaration from now, will sign in so say your financial old injury be in our back club no more. It means say you better that second more asho, who contract your scheme. And now say your right say better terminate you contract with just cause.
Okay.
And no boy protecting you moving forward because I say will be a big issue between the goalkeeper's trainer and the head of the head coach and me myself as a head.
Okay.
And I decided to say, okay, now the new solution to this is make sure before you sign a player, make sure you've done the medicals, has passed through the medicals.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, I also not player not assigning health declaration form. Because picking any injury, history, old injury, a bit affected. One of the recommendation say they should look at how they can design a database system to keep players' health record history. In this, me signing player, and now I say my course and database system no, me click player passport no so it will pick all the injury into every club physiotherapist, and I say head coach and whoever is in charge with their health will also update those records in the system, and it will be given access when needed for a transfer issue, for medical, for people's personal data. A lot of things that we can do.
That will be for players here. To say in the case of Fatau, probably he played outside and then came. How is the FA injury, your proposed injury data system going to capture this?
Okay, with that regards, 70% signing player, every club be a player in Abono. You can have access to your open source of information. You can get this information by linking up with the former club. Even if I need Real Madrid physiotherapists, I don't have the number. I just have to go to social media, get engaged with their social media team, get engaged and try and get their email address. Send an email. You will definitely get that information from the club. Okay. If I really need to sign this player to make sure, say, because if it's someone who can, you can just go on the social media.
Okay.
Now everything is on open source. Say player either journalists be a publisher baby. Until you say open source of information, you will get a lot of information. I bet you on the yes, signing no. Maybe some will say, yeah, the medical records. Yeah, check me. Who is open source of information? Because not player I'm sure I'm active here. Well, a lot of things that you don't need to even get direct information. If you say your local plaster, players number bano, who go online, you will know the minutes a player number. Who injury crowd picky. Into who invite player number, who himself player no bano, or you're fully fit to play a 90 minutes game for you.
Okay, all right. Mr. Debbie, that's it. Thanks for the insights. I mean, shout. Anytime I here or monitor BBL, just please draw our attention so that we get such education from guys like you. We are grateful. Okay. Then a man for say, or say,
yeah.
And that sounds good.
Yeah.
Once you sign a contract with me, say there can be our sign.
No. And
the
last point of
the general manager of Samates, Mr. Monaka. So a different view. Mr. JBD, you know.
Obi, ma'am, information about Fatah was that Yari for your attention.
Okay, yes, sir.
I'll not mention the name, but I'll read the message. Just say, I can tell you on authority that Fatah wasn't in the country until we played Gold Stars in the MTN FA Cup. Yeah. On his arrival, he arranged with me, and I sent a driver to Accra. And led him to the player's apartment to meet management, including Coach Kwesiapia, Nana Pinkra, etc. It is not true he was in Techiman. He went to Techiman after meeting with management. It's also not true he has taken 20,000 from the club.
Yeah, 10,000.
Okay, yeah. Or say, yes, he has received some money from the club, but it's less than 20,000.
10,000, yeah.
And the mom say, Kruma mfie me nsane.
So to be ba na what to kwaba.
Mudoto. Say say ni so dem away. No ka say me na make sorry wa say obesi here ko fa no ko here. But the fact is that the boy has been home.
Yes.
Say what kan ko bi yaba. Oba kotoko ne dey kotoko okutu kwan ba kotoko fan ba o mo secretary. But the fact is that he has been in the country for 8 months. Oba no akọ.
First and go for so to man.
No, okay 8 months.
8 months. So oba fie bi oba san dey.
8 months.
So oba bi obo.
The fact of the matter is as far as Kotoko is concerned.
Oba
from Buchine ba.
Oh, okay. That's no no to kwan ko ha.
The man look like obi otifie. I require us 4 years or more boy.
Me say Timo, last match Timo boy. Yeah, ben.
Mesa Edmonaka. Chief Namboko there.
Boko yes.
Okay.
The Sometymer.
But ye education kakra no pay. Because Supreme Court judge what's the happen? Some didn't correct to the like it's saying what is happening? Some I can say move for a comb kakra.
Thank you. My medical council, you see, council no, around service I said you see more respect kakra. Tama. My culture say when I took over some matters. My first year, 5 players with medicals. Me now due to ECG. The main car I don't say class. Me say we see forms no. Me say we comment so we must take. My say ejuma na area no. You na nyepe. Here in some matters. I say, like I've been saying, we are running a complete organization. Need to move for my parents to get to wicket. We say 5 players, and the coach was forcing me. Say, make you a premier, Juma. If you premier 7 corner, maybe a bar. And when I was doing the right thing, he was bypassing me, saying so many things about me on medical, I conducted on players. Division 1 on your premier. Now, when they catch our players or more fully medicals, that will be same from Kotoko. The last party in Kotoko to Samates Abnawa. I know players who are in the system are almost fully medical due to ECG. Our system less than 10.
My feel bomb the system move.
At least in Samates are the almost fully to be armor. Now, almost fully Kotoko. Ebi mo ko offer na so won se bi okupi team bi baby bi we jakra enye fair to mention the team on air now
sana ga from
ebi mo jakra Tama when you say when this issue came up say player not very medical to no the next one tabati already so omon pe na so nti omon pe so on the fado chop for no nti also ibu bi yeti abon so Kotoko pa o. But the Kasa and the Diana medical, but very is here. No, doctor, that time he was the doctor then. He saw me, you know, doctor, as well, so that's all.
So,
it is the Biako ECG, fantastic baby in a minute. It is a opinion, just will be on it. But with regards to this contract issue, Tama. But also in Baba Mando.
Yeah.
Say ne Amando Obito baby say the contract with someone to say without Kotoko has a move to Omega. In an attempt to win him, what do? You will try as much as possible to get a signature. Another one.
Okay.
Yes. And that money, maybe do baby.
Okay.
So by in doing that, you know, most of the time what you do is that, and I think it's not against the people of Kushi as my brother JB said. Although they have to more better or be doing hey. But later on what I say or your form be an hour sign. You form no is your form supersede the FIFA regulation now put here. Okay. So what they do is that you sign a contract, some sort of a pre-contract. Now, instead people say the contract shall be valid subject to medical. So whether it's after medical or medical. If I don't know what that was certain that it is not the was if a club sign a player, no what's up position of contract tomorrow. Is this saying say FIFA say who sign you and how can his form be powerful than such arrangement between the club and the player? Our club will say to say the contract shall be valid after you going through your medical. I don't want pass medical.
Okay. I'm saying in a way, no, JB presented something like that, but none of the any different. Or no, there should be a declaration form, which is the same as what you are telling us.
Yeah, declaration form designed by himself, and I'm saying that although cap of say FIFA, the ones that sign, the one sign. The one sign. What is so different from cap or sign play and also this type of vision? I say you are send a player and a in the signature.
I agree with you. My baby,
you get me. Yeah. And I want to give you one example. Okay, already your back, no about the friend Adingra.
Adingra, what done for pa?
That was exactly what we did at that time. And when you say that time,
yeah.
So that was a provision to me.
Okay. Me that's it.
So I guess I was saying we are not signing. The contract is an agreement between two parties.
Okay.
It is so what you have to say contract to be valued after your medical. Where comes FIFA and the
okay, so contracts are specific depending on occasions. No? But that's it. Thank you very much. Monaka. Also the FM Gaga. As I'm going on, just that presentation. You ask me.
Club air transfer player mostly no. For example, say Arsenal Ekoto Declan Rice. West Ham. Arsenal no base statement say mostly that's what they do. Arsenal any West Ham agree on this fee, on this amount of fee, then subject to player no passing medical. But say boy no ba Arsenal. Not when he signed the contract. And only when Arsenal are dealing with West Ham. Arsenal no say we've agreed a deal with West Ham, subject to the boy passing medical.
But I'm just adding something. Why I say this time contract processes ya na wapa. Why? We say yes, you need documents. I'm saying this time they want to be sure because as my can lawyer form might come in. Say what be sign a contract. What control be subject to medical. And then some people will not even sign it. Finish your medical, and let's sign the contract.
Yes,
there are some who will not sign. Who could no more lawyer form because massa. On your medical don't waste our time. Finish with your process and I'll sign.
And I part of you, baby. I'm some transfer deadline here. If I'm right about it, say it. Okay. For me, little sometimes what they do is say if you also meet the deadline. Say or train or medicals now. And some was submit contract now. Not time they are close.
And no the best
they can sign the contract with you Zakito, but no more they are shame. Just to beat.
Say any argument.
So what's the mention say into shame. It's we any medicals now your contract no.
Okay. Yeah, the kakra 111.
So to
I'm come man and you but
okay.
I understand the movie.
Immoral in seminal of interest kakra. Now 5,000 Ghana cedis difference. Mr. To financially I think say Nzana Kasakotko need more men when it comes to the IMC. And I'll repeat it again. Because it looks like Sikasem part, no. You see what's the commercial aspect of Kotokono. Be solely dependent on gate process. And sponsorship kakra. Na sponsorship kakra mutimi renew ye. But say it being shared down beka ho. So ocean komonuma Kotoko IMC be ntimi meka ho. and they see how show bit said that Suberia. A Juma how to a guno so he's in charge of communications, he's in charge of operations, and he's in charge of the administrative aspect of Asante Koroko. Na se Kotoko nyoma kuku da miensa we nyina no. E nipa baako ensa. And a nipa oben otimi bua na ebi akoto, Richard Akoto. Nti bia nipa mienu wo Kotoko no mo yes adwuma miensa. So when it comes to the commercial aspect of Kotoko to raise money outside,
that's one that they be ordered and
the sponsorship na wo hono renew and buy. But IMC buy not to doubt their competence, but omuntimi fa bi mbeka. And you cannot blame them because Nana Pinkra or the Oye Coach Akwesi Apia Oye Hayaha Ogum Ye Hayaha. That's very yes, that's very Shenyoma Bemiansa na Kotoko. Inti se ubenyo bia onya that because getting a sponsor no idea it take time. You need to be one or the expertise or the links and or the time so betimi follow up. Clearly, IMC
they need a marketing
at least they need a commercial person,
a business
yes, because
oriented
the finances of Kotoko untimi nka so me omo down kakra but omo so solid to she blade come you kure buy ya sika na Kotoko propose you what aka aska idea
omo advertise and then go for
until I'm say they will need more men because immoral so to say man 15,000 and demand 15,000 enya dia ehu. But the finances of Kotoko based on kakra minimum, they might not be in that position to be paying that amount. Oh,
$2,000
and the obedi can
$1,200.
Oh, but the position of the club, no, if you
for Imoru
and your man ain't stable, and you say they are. Like omunye become a oh and say sika we ba be delay movie because we share even fatal there mediama quoted the higher figure than Kotoko oh into share mu ase Kotoko table no so bia so ye negotiation a obete say delay na akwakoye sikasem prince kwabno usu dey say if Kotoko this ko bigger
na supporters na ya almost say player we near patching na we mrani ade omo best scammer
say fabu census no honestly speaking I mean I don't know the level of contribution
about for more some be relaunching
about I don't know the level of contribution
na supporters here mo lead fabu census
I say no matimi
and no more National House of Chiefs unzo masem na ya frɛ circles asem no
na ba for one van airline
let me say umko ba
no Mr. Otuo I think say Kotoko be here sa ade no for 15,000 too much of a big deal, but player no so who say the position of the club no.
Oh, you guys are 15,000 there, no man.
No, it's okay.
We're talking about what man bear $4,000.
No,
1.2
no be a drop from 10,000 about 1,000
na 10,000 and 10,000 and for 15,000 I don't know about I don't know about and the one go for you
no yes
mother me feel say enyo no he was the bottom championship whatever happened whatever say 15,000 tintina say o better sikasem no make us omunye sure of themselves sikasem no sure of themselves how much they will be ready to pay mami that one
o ka mo wiwe mu di asa o mo connect investigation bi obi so be discuss ko wiwe mu metua mi ntua
imoro ah no so tv tia sasa
ah jo mu nya e no ko na bi
imoro na imoro ndio ton na me be zo to the boss
ah $1,000 o ntimi ntua se
imoro enough for mo
o for team kese ta na wo be zo ko di African Cup
ya Ghana na ya ka ho asem do ya mo ko pick figures na mo de ba enough for mo be zo to
o zo ntimi ntua
tama Imoro return to Kotoko no. The success rate keeps diminishing by the day.
I said success rate in there.
So Baba Kotoko na woman.
Success say.
So
by be
say the transfer success.
Coming back the success of the transfer no, it keep diminishing by the day.
The transfer success.
Say be successful so be join Kotoko no be so kan.
Opa bro for 7.
Oh, me the grandma one. Tama
Ozu to do. My bro.
I hear ya na. O me enye jume. Tama. sika ewo mu kakra but
more de kenye
ekobru sika sika de nanso so enye de kotoko tua no but the other opportunities now aba ho no
okay
anybody free ba no the boys heart or head had been turned
by who
because and I can say office efi Moldova eba
hey the boys are working
enti
obekaya and as the news team and no Moldova team no afform
and anu jibo e ka kire ye say kotoko sign crowd on person sign boy no omo hwe na FIFA nsensem bi because I know as a matter of fact say all of a sudden the Sudanese club seems to be back against the termination of contract between Omone player no enti
like okay na me tiana me ka che Moldova phone so mun go kro for frost okay din da
o man fa for football
asema esi Sudan ne kotoko on go for Moldova for
no but to the whole thing is that the Sudanese team no Omone Moldovan club no o man sign partnership
timer
na no ye
that's what I'm saying Moldova for yi mun go kro bi so se asema esi Ghana Kumasi to Sudan
they are linking
Moldova belly
say e bia Moldova for na ma ari life for na ko position mun go
ai la for ade na asesa ne Moldova for na
oh
no but Ali Lala
me nkasa
Ali Lala mu complaint nya no
Ali for na just asesa
Ali Lala
I'm premier boy in terminate the contract
the Premier League calls it deal sheet when submitted it gives the clubs involved some time to complete the deal with some conditionalities involved
yes
the EPF of a deal sheet
okay
yeah we but the deal sheet no na be all the other conditions no
yeah
we have been educated to the remember we ntwam na afi yema final one nko obi a mekasa be 5 minutes okay
no man come kasa go chade wa kan
yes
birthday no ye anom dia beto
Obabeli
we born again me boa
nkoda we
mo birthday to Kachi Kunadu Yadom of Ebuakwa from sister Obapa Sewa born again
chama ene chama K5 birthday
I dey so when the free born again Adam for friend or Sewa you so Spain and now
Osewa you
Italy
Italy
okay for you 39 no ada Osewa you na do ma born again asa meten Ghana nze enye yibia o one boy
chama ene chama K5 birthday
hey
born again na chama K5
ene party on o what's your
anti we just your friend
chama K5 na no na be party o
chama K5 special birthday to
chama K5 udonya time bi atofo ono na be party na akoda be the challenge there be party ebia oye
kotoko ladies
hey chama K5
express group na ka kire se opese okwa abrochire kosua de study abroad appear stadium ze menche obi mano na obi oye adwuma ofia etimi za chia no TV so se Kumasi Accra Temasunya ne Tamale Takra de eho nyina ye wo ho kosua de abrochire so wo so na so watra adesua ho a obetimi akọ visit anato UK US Australia ba okọ aye de ndie ye nkrata enti no ukoba 10 times kwa besa akọ nti en this a wo apese ukotena brochi ye adwuma de nkura de ukọ Dubai Qatar South Korea eho nyina na wakotena frey 055 555 0067 055 555 0067 024 900 0448 024 9000448 enkom obi nkodi usika ko express group ho no mama no mun super alkaline water eno ye Kangen Anagic water eno ne hia water is safe refreshing and offers numerous benefits oya unya mineral bit calcium magnesium potassium makes you have a good sleep helps your heart pump blood more easily it keeps your skin young debia na afi acidic state and ya nyina akọ nti bomodin ase bezo kidneys ni ade ye den na nya hoden a num Kangen kanji bi o bia frey 0241 449191 0241 449191 and 0507 379474 odi ko bi momoni totobi kotodwe dawa obeso okwa abrochi bayire ni ade nyina obeso odi kwa abrochi ra ko sisia obuos Ghana Post omu EMS not be bibia ma fast, affordable and reliable sa na tie dwaso for na se wo mu anto abama oboa Ghana Post ye oguso ye ho kama sa na tie pa frɛ nefa ne mako 0542527004 fa Pepsodent cavity fighter toothpaste no chuchu se Pepsodent ye na ye enam say is fortified with fluoride, microcalcium, and any manema. So, baby, you say a kai, say a Pepsodent, and now Odibedi Jumano. Near Kozak, 1 minute enough.
Na so be the cancer me
about the Goma got chom chest and no more chom and
no pictures.
No more part of the legends.
And I'm a tea,
Nana India,
and I'm tea.
Michael say,
some will see a moon penny boss.
Only penny for
I whiny.
Yes,
you can't do no second use account.
Tony baby.
Oh baby.
David me who
okay. And one legends no my idea. Roger Kennedy so now on a president of the legends.
USA legends no.
No.
And you
David night.
And you who is Shaggy, why not?
Sika 7 na obedi ka wansam.
1 minute.
One problem that I think Kotoko is facing a year. Omo players no door to the door. About more than 40 players omo go mo yede. Kotoko players no to mo go 50 o.
No mutu obiaka.
Ono mutu obiaka ente bele na
be a contract so I say it's not easy to sack them.
No ente guarantee no. Enti plan ya fa so signing players na ye paluguo, na ye betimika. Enti Kotoko should find a way and at least their squad number no e bloss do Kotoko nko aden na Arsenal mo players say
na Arsenal yempo I didn't answer.
Oh say in compared to Liverpool ne United mo form kakra and at least in terms of say you know
really knockout
so I think say
na example you be of former doesn't play at all so okay omo mo so do compare
Kotoko me see
Arsenal go league no more first and second and third oh ne penyin ni
what third and I can say more third at least squad depth no